Hello, and welcome to How to Complete the Infinite Campus Parent Portal Meal Benefits Application. I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to complete the application online through your parent portal. Very quick and easy process. First off, we're going to start by getting to the parent portal. A quick way to do that is to go to our district website, and once you're there on the homepage, you can select the portal tab right here, and that'll bring you to the portal logins, either for campus student or campus parent. Of course, we're going to select campus parent. And here you're going to enter your parent username and password. If you don't know your username and password, you can use the links here, forgot password, forgot username. Or if you're a new user, you can select that one. If you still have issues getting into your parent portal account after selecting one of these links, you may contact Mary Bogie at mary.bogie@wdbqschools.org, and she'll be able to get you the information that you need. Once you log in with your username and password, click the login, you will be brought to your student profile section. By permission of Kayla Pens, I will be using her parent portal account to complete this tutorial. So here we are on our student profile, and you'll see these different menu options off to the left. We're going to click on more. It's going to give you quite a few more options over here. We're going to click on meal benefits. And then we click on meal benefits application to start the process. Now, the first step of this is the letter to the household. You should read this entire letter for any questions that you may have. It does give you some income guideline charts for the current school year. And you're going to hit next once you've read that. Then there's instructions. Step 2 is instructions. You can read through all the instructions. If you do have questions, you can print this, have it by your side as you complete the application, or you're welcome to email me, Cliff Cameron, anytime during the process, or give me a call. I'd be happy to help you with any questions that you might have. Click next once you completed reading the instructions. Then we need to confirm that you are the person filling out this application. So it'll say your name, and you are identified as the person logged into your parent portal, and you are the person that is completing this application. So make sure your name is here and make sure your address is correct, and then you can click next. Then we got to make sure all of your household members are included in this application process. So we already know that the signer, which you just confirmed, is a household member. Any students that are listed in campus will be here as well. So make sure you include them as a household member, and any other guardians that might be in the household or any other family members that are listed in campus would be here as well. If there is someone that is not listed on this application that lives in your household, you can add a household member. It can be a student that's currently enrolled in Western Dubuque, or it can be a non-student. Let's say there is a non-student here, and they are going to be living in this household as well, but they're a non-student. They're not old enough to be a student yet. So we'll update that, and you'll see Cooper Cameron gets added to this list. Once you have all of your household members here, you can click next. The next step is asking if any of the members of your household receive federal benefits. The one we're mostly concerned with right here is SNAP. So if anybody in your household receives SNAP benefits already, more than likely you're going to be pre-approved for free or reduced meal eligibility. But if you're not, and maybe you're just new to SNAP, you can click yes, and you would enter your case number. Case numbers have to be 10 digits, and they need to be the SNAP case number. Medicaid or EBT card numbers are not your benefit number, and they're not 10 digits, so they won't work here. Anything that's under 10 digits will give you an error, or over 10 digits. So if I hit next, it says maximum length is 10, so we can't do that. So we're going to say that this household does not have anybody that receives SNAP benefits. Next off, we need to select which household members are children and which ones are students. So we already know that Kayla Pence is the signer, so she's a guardian. Jasper Pence is assigned to Farley Elementary, so he is a child and a student, so you have to click both of them. You're not able to click student until you click child. Spencer Pence is another guardian, and then Cooper Cameron is a child, however, not a student. We're not getting the option of student because they're not currently enrolled in Western Dubuque schools. If there is an enrolled Western Dubuque Schools student in your household, that once you click child, you do not get the student option, please contact Mary Bogey to correct this issue. Once you have the children and the students selected in your household, you'll hit next. Are any of these students foster children? Yes. Let's say Cooper Cameron is a foster child. So we're going to click foster for Cooper Cameron. If there is no foster children in your household, just click no and next. But we'll click yes for Cooper and click next. Then we have our student indicators. Are there any of the students in your household migrants, homeless, or runaway? If yes, you're going to be given the option of this student. So is Jasper a migrant, a homeless, or runaway? And Cooper Cameron's not listed there because we already listed him as foster. But no, Jasper is none of those. So we can click no and next. Then we look at the income. So that's step 9. So we'll look at Kayla Penn's income. So we're gonna add income. If there is no income, you can click no income. But we're gonna add income. Then the little pop-up comes over here. We're gonna say income from work in the amount of $1,000 every 2 weeks. You can also enter welfare or child support. You have pension, retirement, Social Security options here, VA benefits, and if there's any other income. If you have questions about what type of income to enter, especially maybe self-employed income, farming income, something like that, most likely it's going to go under all other income. But give me a call or email and I'd be happy to help you with that. So we're going to uncheck these and just go with the every 2 weeks income for work for Kayla. And then Spencer also has income. He's going to have, let's say, $500 weekly. And we'll update that. So now we have our 2 different incomes. And if any of your children receive an income, you want to put that here. So if you have more than one child that has income, you would just total all of them up and enter that amount here. But if none of the children have income, you can leave that blank. And we'll hit next. Then we want to review. Just take a look, make sure your total income is correct for both adult household members. If there's any income for children, it would be over here as well. And then your total household income would be here, and your household size is here. Once all that is confirmed and reviewed, you can click next. The next step is the authorization page. This section asks whether you want to share your information with Medicaid or with SCHIP, otherwise known as CHIP, or in Iowa, this is Hawkeye. This is State Children's Health Insurance Program. If you do not want our district to share your information with Medicaid or CHIP, select no for each one of these. If you're okay with sharing your information, select yes. This allows these programs to contact you separately from the school district. Most applicants choose yes. Then we'll scroll down to sharing information with other programs. So do you want to share your information with these other programs? If your children qualify for free and reduced price meals, they may also be eligible for additional benefits such as reduced book fees or reduced transportation fees. Select no here to select no for both options. Or if you're okay with us sharing this information with appropriate directors of book fees and transportation, select yes, and you may qualify for reduced book and transportation fees. The next section is if you have entered income into the application, you will need to provide the last 4 digits of your social security number. If you do not have a social security number, you can click I do not have a social security number. The children's racial and ethnic identity section is optional. It's used for state data collection and to ensure our school district is serving our community accurately. You may skip it by leaving the no response checked. Otherwise, you can click the boxes correlating to the child's ethnicity and race. And then the last part of this section is the authorization statement. You must confirm that all information you provided in the application is true, and if you reported income, it is reported correctly. Click yes to agree, and then click submit. You'll get a submittal letter just letting you know what your reference number is. Typically, with online applications, these get processed very quickly within the same day, next day, or within the same week. However, do allow up to 10 business days for your application to be processed. You will receive a letter in the mail from myself. You'll also see your meal eligibility on your parent portal as well. So you can print that out, close it out. Once you close out, then you're back to where we began, student profile. If there are any questions about this super easy process of completing this application online, please email me or give me a call. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Thank you.